Hello, my name is Dom Kiana, and I am here to share with you some tools that have been absolutely life-changing for me to help you center yourself in the midst of the chaos of this world. So to start with my personal story, I once was sitting on a couch, staring out the window, eyes glazed over, thinking to myself, what is this world? Like, how can I make any measurable positive impact on a world that is so filled with chaos and destruction and pain and suffering? And it really almost took me down a deep hole. I was like, I kind of want to press the delete button and just go back into outer space because this world is crazy. Maybe you've heard that song, Earth is ghetto, I wanna leave. I was feeling like that. But I chose to actually ask myself, what is my purpose? And my motivation for that was because I have a son. And I looked over at him and I thought, I have to figure out what my purpose is so that I can help guide him. So I then went on a journey of deeply studying metaphysics, quantum physics, meditation, ancestral spirituality that connected us to the moon and the nature cycles. And through combining all of that over this past almost 10 years, I have come across some tools that have been extremely helpful for me. So, tool number one is mindset practice. So, I first read Louise Hay's book, Heal Your Body, Heal Your Life, and You Can Heal Your Life. And that book talked about how our mindset affects our physical body and our experiences. And once I began on that journey and saw how true that was, I then wanted to know why. And I started to learn how every thought that we have is an electrical impulse firing in our neurons. And it's creating a neural pathway when we have a thought. So the more times I think that thought, the more cars I'm sending down that road, and I'm turning it either into a superhighway or a gravel dirt road that's forgotten about. And what I realized is what I am thinking about and worrying about daily is actually really blocking me from being able to grow beyond that problem. So, daily affirmations. They seem so simple and cheesy, but it is so effective. And I really notice the difference between if I start my day and I skip my affirmations and I just, boom, hit the ground, run and do my stuff, I will always have multiple moments in that day where I feel overwhelmed, where I feel a little lost. If I start my day with my affirmations, with my morning rhythm, there's always multiple times in the day where I would feel overwhelmed, but I am more resourced and I can actually pause and go back to my center and then manage that situation in the day so much more gracefully, so much more grounded, so much more peaceful. And when we're grounded and we're peaceful and we're centered, we make better decisions. So we all want to experience a better life. So that comes with making better decisions. That then relies upon us giving ourselves some tools to make those better decisions. So, daily affirmations. Here's how I do it. I work with the moon cycles. There's the full moon and there's the new moon. And around the full moon, I sit down and I ask myself, what is working and what is not working? What do I want to change? What patterns am I seeing? What goals do I have? And then I transform those things into positive affirmations. So if one of my worries is, oh, my relationship with my sister is so bad and it's just never going to get better. Well, if I just continually think about that negatively, I will continue to reinforce that truth. And I'll circle back to that in a minute, because step 2 of my 2 most powerful practices is connected to that. Thinking something negative over and over again and how that impacts your reality. But let's just take that negative thought and we're going to shift it into, my relationships are harmonious. I rely on a deep wisdom that is guided by my highest divine intelligence to show me the way to create healthy and loving connection with my sister. And the way that we transform the negative thought into the positive affirmation is actually really important, because you don't want to just say, oh, my relationship with my sister is perfect. It's not, an affirmation is not about gaslighting yourself into thinking that something different is real. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is we are taking that problem and we are looking at how we can welcome the most aligned energy. And so this is work that I've done with my clients one-on-one through coaching and energy work and body work for the past 7 years. And it has evolved from my own practice of doing this with myself. And it's really fun, honestly, once you start making this a practice, to take something negative and be like, let me really sit with how to find the highest alignment for this issue. Because it's not about fixing it, it's not about forcing it, it's about alignment. And so in this example with the sister, it's like the best thing, the most aligned thing might not be that I have a close relationship with my sister, but I am going to call in the most harmonious possibility and imprint that into my daily thoughts, so that instead of thinking something negative, I just keep making space for something healthy. So you can do this with your issues with finances, with your other relationship issues. You can do this with habits that you have or habits that you want to have. So daily affirmations, every full moon, sitting down with yourself and asking yourself those questions. What's going well? What's not going well? What do I want to change? What patterns am I noticing? Then we transform them into something positive, right? Every morning when you wake up, before you let your mind go crazy and just run and grab your coffee and get the shit done, take a moment. Find one spot that you sit, even if it's laying in your bed. Pick up that piece of paper. Read those affirmations every morning, every night. And sometimes I carry it around in my purse. And if I have time to kill, I pull that paper out and I read it again. Because the more that we strengthen these impulses, these thoughts in our minds, the more we create a positive reality that we get to experience. So the second principle that I bring into this that has been life-changing for me is understanding how energy works and recognizing that every thought that we have is an electrical impulse that is sending a signal out to the world around us. And everything is made up of electricity. Your cells are made up of atoms. The cells that make up that door back there, made up of atoms. What are atoms made up of? Purely energy, negative and positive and neutral quarks vibrating together. And they just vibrate differently to form different things. So when we are thinking something, we are sending an electrical pulse out, which is light energy boom, pulsing out, can't even see it. We thought that thought was just sticking in our mind and no one could hear it, so it's not going anywhere. Wrong. We are an interconnected network of beings, and we are always connected. This is why positive affirmations are so helpful and important. And this is why when you merge it with knowing how energy works, it's going to be much more effective. So, tune into my next video for a little more background on the energy field. Every living thing has an energy field. There's another meditation that I merge with my affirmations that got me here today, living a life that I love, with a partner that I love, with a son that is amazing, being an artist, an independent artist, and growing projects that I love while cultivating relationships with amazing individuals. And this life that I have right now, it happened because I consistently, steadily chose my focus. So, if you are interested in learning more about this practice, I offer a 3-month journey where I do this process with you and create customized guided meditations for you. So you don't just have to pull out that piece of paper and do it all yourself. I will turn that meditation, those affirmations, into a guided meditation that you get to listen to on repeat whenever you want, customized for you, your goals, your fears, your needs. So this is a 3-month journey. If you're interested, DM me, go to my website. I will make it very easy for you to find out how to sign up. And I hope that this little video has encouraged you to remember that it's the little things. It's the mindset touch points every morning, every night that really influence how the rest of our days go. And I want to remind you that you are so powerful. You can create your reality. 100%. It's true. You cannot control the world, but you absolutely have the ability to control your choices. Your choices lead you to a path of either being tossed and turned by the chaos and the pain of the world. I mean, we're talking like wars and politics and abuse, and just there's so much pain. You can be weighed down by that constantly, distracted by that constantly, depressed by it. Or you can stand in the face of that and say, I choose to create something beautiful. I choose to be a radiant light in my own life so that I can take every step through the day, even if it's going to the refrigerator to get a snack or walking towards the laundry room to do my laundry, even if it's doing simple tasks, daily tasks, doing those with presence, connected to yourself, with joy, with peace. It just infuses the world with that beauty. And you have the power to do that in your daily life. And you have the power to take that as big as you want. Choosing to center and ground and clarify and lean into the positive affirmations and start to educate yourself on how energy works, that is going to change your life. So if you're ready for those level of affirmations, DM me, contact me. Let's level up together. I'm Dom Kiana, and I am a ritual artist, a producer, composer, a mother, a queen, an empress, and I love the network. I love the thought of your life improving just because of a little encouragement to remember how powerful you are. So please find me on all the different platforms. I post lots of different types of content surrounding music and mysticism and personal development. You can stream me on Spotify. I'm on SoundCloud, here on YouTube. Please follow this channel and reach out to me so that we can work together.